So I just got home and I am getting ready to shower. And I'm just feeling like so overjoyed after coming from my event, my meet and greet slash book signing. And it's just like the amount of people that show up and show out for me, like I'm so thankful for them. Like it's crazy. And the amount of people who like bought a book, like my girl Britt, shout out to her because she actually had already bought the book, but she forgot it, and she was like, you know what? She was like, I'm just gonna buy another book and I'm gonna donate the other one to someone else. And I was just like, it's just the support for me. Like, that is just so phenomenal. Like, you didn't even like she didn't have to do that. And it was just like the fact that you are like, you know what? I'm still gonna support. I wanna support. And like that just makes me so happy just to see like, how God is using me or how he used me to write this book and how he is using me to connect with other people and just be somebody that like people want to support because the message is bigger than me, right? I've always made it very clear, like when I wrote this book, that I knew that God had me write this book, right? But I also knew like the message was clear about navigating uncertain seasons with God through it all. It's about trusting God through it all. It's about putting it all into God. It's about not having the answers all the time, but still being like, you know what, God, I trust you. It's about all of that, like that has to put God at the center and the forefront of your life. And it's just such a blessing, like to be able to see how God is using me and being able to connect to others and have people around me, like I said, that want to support it because they see the value in building a relationship with God and sustaining a relationship with God and helping others come to a place of knowing God. And people ask me so many great questions. Like somebody asked me like about they ended up asking me like about my single season, and it just started like that just came about. And it ended up becoming like an additional topic because they were just like, well, what would make you get out of your single season? And I'm like, a man of God. And it was so crazy because I had just had a conversation about that. But I always just love like how one question leads to another question, and it starts to become something that like I feel like even in that moment it was like, people are so interested in understanding like my single season more. Now it seems like it's time to start writing about the single season to, talk to people about that. Like, but I'm just so happy because it's like I really am a published author. Like I self-published my book. I got it out there and people are supporting it. And it may have not been like a New York Times bestseller, but amongst those who purchased it, it's a bestseller to them. Like, seeing the smile on Shador's face the other day when he seen my book, and like that's more than enough because it tells me that it's connecting with God's people, and that's what it's for. It's for God's people. It's for those people who, and even if they don't know God, they want to learn more about God. You know what I mean? But all in all, I'm just so overjoyed. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. And when you truly allow God to lead, I'm telling you, he will take the wheel and he will steer. And that's exactly what he's been doing for me. And I've just been trying to be obedient. It's not to say that my journey is perfect because it's still a continuous walk every single day. But I'm learning that as long as I continue to put him first and as long as I continue to try to work on that relationship every single day, I'm doing my part. And so a lot of times when people ask me questions, I'm telling them, I'm like, we should be praying, we should be fasting, like we should be reading our Bible. There's so many different things that we can do to stay connected to him. And, today I mentioned seeking community. I personally haven't been somebody who's been big on community. I've been really good about being in isolation and doing it myself, but I've always been like a self-starter. But I also see the importance of having a community as well. And I mean, my family show up and show out at my event today. And that was like my little community right there, right? So nevertheless, I am just so grateful, so thankful for everybody that came, and I'll have to do something else again. I don't know what I'll do next, if I'll do another meet and greet or if I'll just do an event that just allows people to come and just connect and, talk about God, talk about faith, talk about relationships, talk about whatever it may be. Like it's just like an open ask me anything type of thing. Like I don't know what that looks like. But if it's in God's will, it'll happen. And that's one thing that I'm always leading with. But nevertheless, this video is obviously being posted Monday morning as my morning video. But yeah, that is it, y'all. Keep God first in everything you do, and you will start to see him everywhere around you. I will see y'all on the next video. Like, comment, share. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.